Well, this is interesting. I was going to do a different picture today, but I didn't. I was going to do a different image today and make it more about Greece and Turkey, but I think I'd rather keep it between Cypriots. We saw Mitsotakis in Ankara, believe it or not. Interesting situation. It's not often I think you see the Greek Prime Minister and Foreign Minister going to Ankara, and it's barely any often that we hear them talking about the Cyprus issue. And although they didn't talk about it directly, there was mention of solving a potential problem which both countries have in common in order for Turkey to excel and progress into Europe. And this is something we talked about maybe more than a year ago. This is what Turkey's plan is. They do want to enter Europe. It's not because they want to be European. It's not because they love Europe. It's because they want to make money. It's all about money at the end of the day. And this is why Turkey wants to enter Europe. And the only problem, the only thing standing in Turkey's way, I would say, is this Cyprus issue. So you tell me. Let the live go out, boys and girls. Whoever is here, appreciate the likes, appreciate the love. And let's get a conversation going. It's a nice little midweek special. TikTok has actually asked me to go live. It says, why don't you go live since your videos are trending? So here I am, TikTok. I am going live. And let's see. Let's spark a little debate or a little conversation. Yeah, come on in, everyone. Come on in, get comfortable. Don't be shy. As Saib. I always forget if you're Greek or Turkish Cypriot, as. You need to remind me. Evening, yeah, I'm all right. I'm doing good. Doing a little midweek special since we got a bit of news coming out of Greece and Turkey today. Okay, you're Greek. Interesting. Okay, I would have thought as would be short for something else, but that's all good, man. We saw what's happening in the news. I'm not sure what people think about that. I'm not sure what people think that Erdogan is really talking about at the moment. I'm not sure if he's actually thinking of a real solution based on 2017 or if that's what the Greek Prime Minister wanted to hear. But it's positive regardless. The news is that the Greek Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister went to Ankara, speaking to Erdogan about both their countries in general, about Greece and Turkey, and some potential agreements. And now, I guess the real problem is Cyprus. There was mention about a problem, which they talked about. No one actually said Cyprus specifically, but we all do know that the big problem is Cyprus. So you have to tell me how to say your name there. I can't read Hebrew, unfortunately. There is no solution with the Muslim Brotherhood. Well, Greece seems to want a solution, my friend. Greece seems to want a solution. Greece went to Ankara. Greece went to Turkey. Of course, you would want to be friends with your neighbors. I don't see why not. Jason, good evening, Yasona. George Yasonas. Erdogan didn't respond when Mitsotakis mentioned Cyprus. Yes, it's true. Erdogan didn't mention Cyprus at all, in general. But I believe that everyone is aware, including Erdogan and the Prime Minister of Greece, or President, not sure what he is, to be fair. They're aware that the big problem stopping Turkey entering Europe is Cyprus. So once that's solved and Cyprus removes their veto, it looks like Greece has already removed their veto, from what it looks like to me. They seem very friendly. So I guess the only veto really left in Europe that is significant right now is Cyprus. So how's Erdogan going to deal with that? There's only one way. Cypriot Donkey, good evening, my friend. Hope all is good. Where can I see it? As you can just Google it, man, or go Cyprus Mail. Go on Google. Type in Greece Turkey meeting that happened in Ankara, and you should be able to get all the translations. And let's see where it goes. Yes, George. Yes, fellow villager, I guess. Fellow village man. Hope all is good. Yeah, we started a bit early tonight. I thought let me get the live started a little bit early since TikTok told me to do it. Well, let's see. Let's see if TikTok likes to restrict me tonight or not. Probably it will. Cyprus migration. If Turkey and TCs followed the United Nations Security Council resolution on Cyprus problem, it would have already been solved. Well, we are talking about international law, and I believe that Turkey has got an opportunity to show that it's respecting international law by solving the Cyprus problem and gaining entry into Europe. And again, not because they love Europe or they love Europeans, but for the money, for the business, for the opportunity. I don't see why any country wouldn't want to join a block of 600 million, you know? I don't see why any country wouldn't want to do that. And 600 million buyers, by the way, wealthy countries. 600 million people in wealthy countries that can do business very easily with a euro. Legend, do you believe the Cyprus situation will be solved within the next 5 years? I believe the Cyprus problem will be solved within the next 1 year. That's how optimistic I am, Legend. Let's hope I'm right. Let's hope I am correct and it does get solved very, very soon. Star, that looks like the Star of David. Honestly, what is Turkey doing in Cyprus in the first place? Oh, this happened a long time ago. This happened in the 70s. Then this happened in the 1960s when Turkey was a guarantor for the country. And it also happened when the Ottomans ruled Cyprus 400 years ago. That's how long Turkey's been there, my friend. Quite a long time, right? We've been living side by side for quite a long time. Believe it or not. It's not just a modern problem, and it's not just a modern thing where Greeks and Turks have been living together. This has been going on for many hundreds and maybe even thousands of years. Half of us don't even know what we are, unless we did a DNA test, and then everyone's just shocked. Dervish Ibrahim, next 1 year, that is optimistic. I agree, it's optimistic, but it's definitely the right time. We've got the right opportunity now. We've got the right systems. It just seems to be the perfect time, you know? It's like the Goldilocks situation, you know? Migration. They stuffed the north with heavy artillery. Turkey has invested too much to go civilized. It's not that much, you know? Stuffing the north with some artillery that can easily be moved an extra 10 miles back, an extra 100 miles even, let's say, back towards Turkey. I don't think that's a big problem. Plus, Turkey won't be going anywhere anytime soon anyway until the solution in Cyprus is solved. And also, we can prove, as Greek and Turkish Cypriots, to our guarantors that we don't need them anymore. It's fine to say, yes, let's get rid of them, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't think anything Cypriots can do to stop that. George Jason, there are about 8 to 9 UN resolutions about Cyprus. This is not even one accepted by Turkey. Well, I mean, this is what I mean. This is their chance to start accepting things and start making a positive move forward. You know, this is the chance. Take it or leave it, man. Irade migration. I heard you called me Alex's bitch the other day, man. I forgive you, though. I forgive you. I'm nobody's bitch. You know that. You're up here, migration. I don't know if you know it or not, but yes, I'll keep you there for a bit. Look what else is going on here. Cyprus is Greek. I haven't heard that before. That's an interesting view. Thank you very much. Very forward thinking. Wait, they took it by force in 1970. Star of David. Yeah, you could argue it was by force. You could argue that they had to. You could argue that they found their opportunity. You could also argue that us Greeks made it a perfect storm, gave them the perfect storm, right, and the perfect opportunity to start the problem. Hello there, migration, you right? I forgive you, by the way. I forgive you. Hello.
I am sorry.
No, I don't even bother, man. I forgive you. Go.
Okay.
Bemo.
So I have a story to tell you.
Oh, I love stories. Go for it.
Okay, so a guy goes into a car dealership and he sees a car that costs 50,000 pounds. So the guy tells to the seller, I will give you 18,000 pounds instead of 50. And the seller says, but the value of this new car is 50,000 pounds. Why you are only giving me 18,000 pounds? And the Turkish Cypriot responds, because I am spoiled. This is what's been given and guaranteed to me because I am Ottoman. And the car dealer tells to the Turkish Cypriot, okay, here is the psychiatrist phone number instead
Migration.
of the car.
I get where you're going. I agree
So
that sometimes
the
they seem spoiled.
18,000 are not worth the same as 50,000. They cannot get 50% of the power sharing with just
Yeah.
18% of population.
The one thing I agreed with you on is that sometimes it does seem the Turkish Cypriots are a bit spoiled. But what is the price for freedom, my friend? What is the price to be completely free? Okay, let's say they get some
Following
benefits in
the
Cyprus, but
United Nations resolution.
what about the world? They're not free.
Which word?
The whole world. You know, they get benefits in Cyprus, yes, but they don't get benefits anywhere else in the world.
Yes, we cannot like solve the whole world problems. We can solve our problem first, and in my opinion, the United Nations resolutions are a good way of the Turkish Cypriot, especially Ehurman, the smart guy, to start showing some measures of trust, not only asking the Greek Cypriots for measures of trust.
Like what?
Like asking for specific crossings and asking for us to lift the embargoes on flights to Ergan, direct flights to the north. This is like ridiculous. They're only asking, but never giving. So they never like apply any United Nations resolution ever, Turkey and the Turkish Cypriots, but they always ask for measures of trust from our side. So it's like
So let's tell them what we want. What do we want? What do we want?
We want the Turkish troops to go back to Turkey, and also we want the Turkish Cypriots to come to speak civilized and like within logical measures in order to find a viable solution. Imagine we are okay with the bicommunal federation, which is like division of the island, and they are taking it a step even more and saying, oh no, let's go for 2 states. So
but the government,
they are way off.
The government is only talking about BBF. They're not talking about unification. Our government too, by the way. This is based on United Nations.
Yes, Turkey though is talking about they prefer a 2-state. Though Erhürman, the bizonal bicommunal federation Erhürman is talking about is a 50% to 50% political equality and power sharing, which this is like the Turkish Cypriots will have 3 votes, 3 times the power of the vote. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This.
What's worrying
I don't think they will go anywhere.
Well, what's worrying you about them having 50%?
This has never been applied in any country as a fair solution. It's a racist solution, right? It's simple as that. It's a racist solution.
I agree. I prefer to have a unification where all of us are one and we can vote for whoever the hell we want. I don't care if you're Turkish or Greek. But that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Yes, they can stay isolated. It's okay for them until they become civilized. It's like that. I don't know what to say. I mean, I feel sorry for them. They are hostages of Turkey. It's okay. Who cannot?
Sometimes you do. You speak some truth.
Cyprus migration. Hi everyone. Good evening, bro.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Vlad. Hello, George. Cyprus migration. He says they should stay isolation until they get civilized. Brother, you talking to me? Nobody come on the panel yet. You know that this kind of words it will attack you left, right, and center. So let's be a little bit more civilized and respectful that we both, all of us, live and born in this country. You can't treat us and ask your wish to become true. The people will come on and
Wait,
say to you,
Suat,
you're living in dream. Come on, Cyprus Migration.
Suatumu, listen to me. This is 2026 or 1974? What
Oh,
year
I
do we have?
agree
We
with
have
you definitely.
2026.
I agree with
Okay,
you
look,
definitely. We are
yes,
2026.
European Union will protect the Turkish Cypriots within a European Union solution of a democracy with equal rights. We are talking about the BBF. We are not ignoring it. But you cannot,
Okay.
not you, we are talking about Erhürman. He's asking
Yeah,
for a
yeah, yeah.
50-50 power share. It's fun. This will never be accepted from the Greek Cypriots. If it was even 40 to 60, we might have accepted, but 50-50 is way off.
I am agree with you on that one. I'm not disagreeing with you, but you can't call us 15% of majority and we should be civilized, have the isolation that we already did. Like I was listening, although I'm not gonna lie, I'm in casino enjoying myself. But I love the.
Good man, good man.
Of course, man. I'm not going to take. I don't like no stress, man. I'm all about peace. You know. So Cyprus migration. What you have to do, you have to drop one or two gears down, man. I mean, you should stop attacking. I don't want to go and, harassing you, but you should come down a little bit. Within your soul, look for a good friends and solution, man. That's all I'm saying.
Suat, Suat, I believe that the problem is Turkey's how they control the Turkish Cypriot, and also Turkey has managed to have more Turkish settlers in the north. So actually, the Turkish Cypriots don't decide for themselves anymore in the north. This is false. This is not true.
Do you know what? I'm not going to disagree with you on that one as well, but I don't want to go too deep. I don't know how many people are listening to us. I'm not saying you're bullshitting or you're not saying the truth, but look at the panel, what it says. Will be a final,
Finally be peace.
possibility. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Will
You
peace
know, I
finally
mean,
be possible, Suad?
exactly. So we should be concentrate on that issue, not, I'm not disagreeing with you, nothing that what you said, but you should stop attacking because you did mention mainland Turkey and Turkish Cypriots, refile. You can't put Cypriots with mainland Turks that he lives here. It will be some kind of solution. I'm backing 100% within 1 year, maybe two, but we can't go on hating each other. You see?
I don't hate anyone. I don't hate anyone. It's just the policies that Turkey is pushing through Erdogan government is like they want to divide the country and have total control of the north. And also Erdogan is asking for 4 years presidency of the Greek Cypriots, 4 years presidency of the Turkish Cypriot. This is so funny to me. I think we prefer war rather than have this solution.
No, no, no, no,
Honestly,
no, no, no. Nobody is preferring a war, but let me make you what's happening. I'll just give you some information what's happening in North Cyprus. There's a lot of Cypriots are saying, Kalimera Re Rurman, what's going on? We didn't elect you because of what you're doing now and such a going on. But one thing that we should understand, yes, the Erdogan is controlling the government. I am not disagreeing with you on that one. But a lot of Turkish Cypriot asking for more, for a solution. But my point is, and this is the reality about you, Cyprus migration, you should not attack the Cypriots, Turkish Cypriot. Don't put us on the same basket. Do Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm not putting you, I'm
You just put
differentiating you from the mainlanders.
Okay, I mean, if you push that subject too much, then they will come up and say to you, "How about you?"
Migration, I got a hard question for you. Why did we accept 50-50 in 1960, but we're not accepting it today?
50-50.
Uh,
Why
so
50-50,
Sophocles,
Sophocles? What
Tell me.
50-50, Sophocles?
1960
Sophocles, it
constitution, why
was
did we accept
30.
What
it?
50-50?
No,
Nothing
no.
50-50,
Sophocles,
Sophocles.
Tell me, what was
Nothing.
it?
1960,
Nothing.
1960 was
Tell me.
30% in the ministries, the 30% of the ministries was for Turkish Cypriot and 70% was for Greek Cypriots, the ministries. The Turkish Cypriots had a vice president and the Greek Cypriots had the president.
And three
The
ministers.
proportion was,
And
yes,
three
yeah,
ministers.
it was
What about the
Turkish Cypriots.
presidents? The presidents, I mean, why did we...
seven Greek Cypriot ministries and 3 Turkish Cypriot. So it was 30% of power to the 18% of the population. We given double the power to the Turkish Cypriots according to the
Yeah,
1960
I agree,
constitution. And still they became separatists
What about the
and
presidency?
followed the
I'm talking about the presidency.
Yes,
We had a
Ένας
rotation.
πρόεδρος.
presidency.
Ένας πρόεδρος.
I agree, George. Yeah, I agree, but why did we have rotating presidency in the 1960
είχαμε.
agreement?
Ρε Σοφοκλή. Σοφοκλής.
Yes,
Cyprus
George. Yeah,
migration,
tell me.
can I talk?
Suat, can you mute because you got a lot of background noise, man?
My friend is just winning the jackpot. I'm going to move away from him.
Yeah, tell him to
Sorry.
bring some to us.
Sophocles.
Go on, George.
Sophocles. In 1960, there was a constitution. The constitution refers to a Greek Cypriot president. Just this. And the Turkish Cypriot vice president with specific
Veto.
regulations, specific vetoes.
Yes.
And three ministries to Turkish Cypriots and 7 to Greek Cypriots. 30% in police, I think, would be Turkish Cypriots, 30% in the army, I think, and I think 40% as public servants. No
Okay.
rotated presidency.
Okay, interesting. This part I didn't know.
Yes, of course.
We learn something new every day.
What did you learn? I missed something. Damn.
Kesian, how are you, Ray?
Yeah, my brother.
Ray, my brother.
Καληνύχτα.
When I open
Καληνύχτα.
TikTok, when I open Kalinichta, you have to tell it in the end, not now. Kalispera now.
Oh, Kalispera,
Yes.
sorry.
Yes.
It's a long time I went Greek school.
Yeah, George.
I
I
can't
just
teach
I
you.
want to hear more, man. I want to hear more about what you said because I find it interesting. Sorry, man. I mean, why? So okay, so 30%. Why is it 50-50 now? What changed?
Even now, it's
I
not
can answer
50-50.
this.
Even
I
now, it's
can
not
answer
50-50. Ella Cyprus.
Now, yes, now is 100% to 0% because the Turkish Cypriot decided so. They are vacant. The positions for them in the parliament and as a vice president are vacant still. They choose not to come. It's okay. But the thing with 50-50 is the political power of a country comes, sadly, from their military power. So Turkey told Erdogan, you see, Erdogan, we back you up. Go ask for 50%. Ask full, make it as ridiculous as you can because we can support it militarily.
Yeah.
Because in the end of the day, the political power is associated with military power. And this is the reality in international politics. And it shows many examples on this. So that's why we are talking about 50-50 now. But the people of Cyprus, the Greek Cypriots, will never accept this. That's why I said we would prefer go to war rather than this solution. So it's, in my opinion, this is my opinion.
But Cyprus migration, would there not be any concessions that you would accept to sweeten the deal, let's say?
Sorry?
I'm saying, is there anything that they can offer you to make the deal sweeter, to make you accept it? Any concessions?
We can say, yes, we can say like 40-60. Even you will have double the power, political power in Cyprus. But we cannot erase the 80% of the Cypriot population. I mean, what can I do? Kill ourselves? Sorry, I shouldn't use this word, but what can we do? Like unalive ourselves as a Greek Cypriots, just to empty the island? I mean, this is not the.
Guys, 50-50 is not even in the table according to UN. When we say political equality, even UN, there is an
Resolution.
anyway, there is
And
public,
the announcement,
an announcement,
the announcement
11th of
on the
December
political equality is
not
sufficient representation. This is political equality for the Turkish. A sufficient representation in all aspects.
Based
That's what
on
the
their
political
population.
equality.
Based on their population, yeah? Is that what you mean?
not the numerical,
Roughly, yes.
not even UN agree that they don't say about numerical equality, because numerical equality will make injustice again, since there is a majority and minority. 50-50 is not in the table, according to UN at least. Perhaps is the position of the Turkish side. For example,
Okay.
as I know, the proposition for rotated presidency, this is unofficial. I think it's the last card that the Greek Cypriot and the only card Greek Cypriot side has to offer to the negotiations. And I
Does
think
that
the
mean that it's
proposition,
inevitable that they will accept the revolving presidency, you're saying?
yes, I think the solution, either I like it or not, would be exchange
Yeah.
rotated
Uh-huh.
presidency. We will give because we have the power now. That's
Yeah.
why I say we will give.
I understand what you're saying. I get you. You're explaining it correctly.
And
Yeah, go
Turkey,
on.
and we will give the rotated presidency, and
Yeah.
we will ask for withdrawal of troops and zero guarantees. This is the obstacle. Was the obstacle in Crans-Montana.
Yeah.
Anastasiades didn't give rotated presidency. Çavuşoğlu didn't give, I said it many times, didn't give no guarantees, no troops. They could go somewhere in the middle, because rotated presidency has many forms. For example, I said it again, we ask one voting. We will, because Greek Cypriots have to vote also for the Turkish Cypriot president. I think Turkish side want to, that Greek Cypriots not to have a say about electing the Turkish Cypriot president, and this is not accepted from Greek Cypriot side.
Okay.
I don't know if I am clear.
Yeah, of course.
But I believe
very clear.
these are the two main obstacles: rotated presidency and zero guarantees. For me, guarantees are more important to withdrawal than the troops.
But George, do you think that will be gradual, like stagnated, like gradual, step, to have the troops
Yes.
withdraw?
Yes, my
Evening,
friend.
everyone.
Hello,
I just have a
Cypriot.
question. Caucasian, how many lives did you join today?
Yes, I have
I
the
don't-
same question.
I don't count them.
Whenever I open TikTok, you are in there.
But you
Caucasian.
don't tell me this, but when I say to you, where did you see me? What was I saying? You can't tell me.
All over, all over.
I saw you on a live talking about Jesus,
Yes.
God or something. And there
Oh,
was
yeah,
another
yeah.
one. Oh yeah, now.
But you know what it is, Cypriot, Donkey? I have a policy, yeah? Everybody is right. Yeah? We can come to an agreement. If I accept that you're right and you accept that I'm right, this is the beginning of an understanding, yeah?
Caucasian, everyone is right and everyone is wrong at the same time.
Yani, this is what I'm saying.
We have to meet in the middle.
Exactly. This is my argument. I said to them from the All right. Anyway, back to the Cyprus subject. Yeah.
My perspective is
George,
that yes, Cyprian
I
Doki.
was gonna say on the part about the presidency. One of Nikos Christodoulidis' points regarding that point is the role of the president. So if it's gonna be someone who has power to do some things in Cyprus or not, like Greece. So I think this is the way that they're gonna go with, in my opinion. A president just with no power, just as a όπως το αμπαζούρ να το πούμε. Sorry, I don't know how to say it in English.
Puppet. Like a puppet.
Basically,
Like a puppet, yes.
like a
Oh, a
puppet, but
puppet.
he's not gonna have any saying. But if he is gonna have power, the other option is to have a joint ticket. For example, a Greek Cypriot and a Turkish Cypriot need to work
Yes.
together to get to the
Yes.
to get the power, and that would
Yeah.
basically help each other being on the same, let's say, sort of mind in order to have the power.
Okay. So very interesting because it seems that there's multiple solutions now.
Yes, if, for example, there will be an election with Caucasian and George Jason together for the presidency. We will have a
Yeah.
common schedule, and we will ask the voters to vote for us. There will be
Yeah.
another couple.
So
Greek
for an
Cypriot
Alex.
Alex and
So for-
immigration.
Okay.
Okay. No, I prefer Alex and Cyprus migration.
Okay.
Ouch,
And-
ouch, George. That hurt, bro.
And I think there were also in disagreement that the Greek Cypriot side said the Greek Cypriot will be in charge, let's say, for 4 years, and the Turkish Cypriot for 2. And I think there was disagreement also for this. I think the Turkish Cypriot side asked for the same period. I think this is irrelevant. This is not so significant.
Yeah. I agree. I
That's
agree.
at the end of the day, in my opinion, this is still a racist solution
Of course it is.
because we are basing the presidency based on if you're a Greek or a Turk.
And I wonder, there is Simon, who you all respect. Simon, you know Simon, who comes in lives,
The Armenian.
the Armenian.
Simon
Can
the
he-
Ermeni.
Yes. So he's forbidden to be voted because he's an Armenian. I wonder if you
Yeah,
are
it's
not a Greek
interesting.
Cypriot, yes, or Turkish Cypriot. So
Yeah.
Well, is he? If he went and wanted to elect himself tomorrow, would he get any support? Would he get any
Basically,
support?
No. The Armenians have permanent permanent position in the parliament, but non-voting rights in the parliament. But they can be elected and have both the seat that they reserve as a community, the Armenian, and their position as with the voting rights if they get elected with the percentages that the parliament decides on. So they even have a position in the parliament, but with non-voting rights as an observer.
That was migration.
The Armenian.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Vipa head of Vipa
president.
is Armenian, right?
yes, migration is correct. If you get the position, it's okay.
Yes,
But
but
I
still
mean,
there are reserved for the minorities some positions in the parliament to have an opinion, but though they don't have a voting right because it's a
Like
reserved
a
position.
observer status.
yes, something
Yeah.
like this.
But they can speak also. There's
But
not. They
they
can
also
express
get-
themselves.
Exactly. But they also can get elected into the parliament and have a voting position.
Yes, like
see.
Karajan. For example,
Exactly,
Caucasian, we have a leader You have a leader of a party that is half Armenian,
Yeah.
and
I
he
was
has
going to
about
ask you, what happens
six-
if you're half and half? If you're half Turkish Cypriot, half Greek Cypriot, does that mean you can be the president on your own?
yes, you can. 6 years. 6 years.
6 years, yeah? Shawele.
You know, there is a reporter, I think the main reporter, the main journalist of Sigma, one of the most popular, popular channels, TV channels in our side, who is half Turkish Cypriot, half Greek Cypriot.
Yeah.
Perhaps he can be 6 years president.
And he's ultra right winger.
I think we've got a new person there. Helsky, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah, all good, man. I'm just listening, innit?
Okay, you got a connection? Cyprus?
Yeah, my wife's Cypriot, innit? So
Is it?
yeah,
Well, you're getting all
yeah,
the good cooking in that, yeah?
I'm an Ingleser, bruv, and my wife's Cypriot, innit? So I find conversations like this quite interesting.
What's
innit?
your favourite Cyprus food?
Oh, come on, bruv. It's Chef Dali all the way, innit?
Come on. Man knows. Man knows the thing, boy.
Hey, go get that Chef Dali and them goobers in there, boy. Come on, I'm
You
telling
know what I'm saying, fam?
The old Archway Metals barbecue and all that, mate. Come on.
Man knows the thing.
No, I'm just listening to the conversation, innit? And just trying to get like an idea of what you were talking about, innit?
Oh, well, what are you thinking about the Cyprus issue? Greeks and Turks? We
What?
good?
Well, it's just one of them things, innit? It's just like, it's just a hard one, innit? Because I'm sort of butting halfway into your conversation, innit? So I know you both don't get on, innit? But
Yeah.
but that's the thing. If you go to war or whatever you was talking about, it's a bit of a difficult one because you're independent, aren't you? Cyprus are independent. You've got no one really other than the Brits to help you. So you're fighting.
Would the Brits help us?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Don't
Can't
think
even fight
so.
our own battles at the minute, innit? Let alone
exactly.
yours.
Yeah.
You're fighting a whole of Turkey, boy.
Yeah.
And
I think that was Cyprus Migration who said he'd rather go to war, but I think what he really means is rather we would unalive ourselves. I think that's what he meant.
unalive yourselves, yeah?
Yeah, that's basically what he meant, I think.
That'll be a
It's
better
like
film
halfway
than,
in, innit?
No
That's
one's
what
gonna
I was
help.
film
listening.
than the 300 Spartans.
Yeah, no one's going to help us. No one's
Yeah, I think long gone are the days of you boys being Spartans, innit?
Yeah. It's true.
No.
Yeah.
Look, to be honest, with the friendships, the military agreements we did with France and Israel and other countries, we would stand a chance, not a great chance, but rather we would have a chance if things would go that way. But what I'm saying is the Greek Cypriots, if you ask them, they wouldn't agree to a 50-50 political equality, 50-50 presidency, everything 50-50. They would rather say, I'd rather go to war instead of have this kind of...
Yeah, I've known
solution.
Greeks for a little while, innit? And you are not going to go 50-50, man.
Is that what the missus said, yeah?
Yeah, you're quite stubborn, you lot. Do you know what I mean? I can't see you just giving up 50-50 like that, man. You want your land back and that's it.
Yeah, wow.
Let's not get into the sovereign British land as well now, you know? the part of Cyprus that owns that.
They know what side, the English, they know what side their bread's buttered on. You got to rate them for that.
Yeah, mate, we're just around the corner from Larnaca, mate. I know where we are. Don't you worry about that.
And Limassol. Got the hotspots.
Oh, and Limassol, yeah. Yeah, because we helped you out during the Second World War, didn't we? Well, we sort of helped you get the Ottomans out and stuff like that. Or was it the First World War? Yeah, Second World War. We helped you out, didn't we? That's probably why we've still got the land there, isn't it?
I think Cyprus was a colony of the Brits.
Yeah.
And it was given to the Brits by the Ottomans.
Yeah.
Because I think the Ottomans and the Brits did something together, no?
I think they rented it to the British, and then something happened. I think was it World War II or World War One or something. And the English said, "Well, we're keeping it now."
As we do, mate.
Caucasian.
Yeah.
What happened was, yes, the British listed from the Ottomans, but then the Ottomans turned their back to the British because they joined the allies with Germany in World War One.
Was it
So the
World War
British
One?
said,
Yeah.
this agreement is valid because you are
Invalid.
fighting with us.
Invalid.
Invalid, sorry, yeah, invalid. So they annexed it, they annexed Cyprus in 1923. Sorry, it was 1920. Anyway, they 1923 they signed the Lausanne Treaty, Lausanne, yes. In
Yeah.
1925 they recall it as a crown colony. So that's when Turkey lost all its rights to Cyprus. 1923 was the agreement because Turkey decided to join the forces with Germany, opposition to the British. In 1925, Cyprus became a fully recognized British colony without Turkey having a say. So that's how history went in the very recent years. After that, we all know what happened in the 60s and etc.
Well,
But
yeah, in the
that's what
50s, you
happened.
had like a war, didn't you? You basically went to reclaim Cyprus and that, didn't you, from us? So
Well, yeah, we got our independence from you lot in the
Yeah.
late 50s, and
Yeah.
then in 1960 we did our own constitution, so we had our
Yeah.
independence. Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you? So were you always? So you independent as Cyprus, or were you half Greek, or were you Greek? Like, I know you're Greek, Cypriots, Turkish Cypriots, but you just Cypriots, if you know what I mean.
That dream of becoming Greek never solidified.
Yeah,
They
because they
stayed
never helped.
independent.
We still
Yeah.
not independent. We still not independent. If this is independence, this is a joke. We are having British military bases. We are having in the north the Turkish military. This is not independence.
No.
The independence is a very different subject.
Yeah.
We are like they are like we are like small children playing in the theater, believing that they are realistically doing their role. We are just playing a role, but it's not like real. It's a fake role, in my opinion.
Well, it's the geopolitics of it, isn't it? It's like you got big powers on all sides, and it's a tiny little island. You know, it's gonna
Hello,
happen,
George,
isn't
what you
it?
say? I think something weird going on with TikTok tonight. Apparently, in the comments.
Really?
People, can you see all the comments?
Yeah.
I can.
Okay.
There ain't nothing going on. I've been all over TikTok, as everyone already keeps saying. I've been everywhere.
What's the
There ain't no-
TikTok status? We all good?
Yeah, it's
We all
cool.
good,
It's cool in the gang, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would know, right?
yeah, man.
Yeah, that's it. It's all good. Panop, maybe it's you, man. Come out and come back in again, or update your app. We all forget to update our apps.
Just 3 comments we can read.
Go
He's
on.
correct.
Oh, really? It's correct.
Yes, because in over
Oh,
them
because of the
there
size of the screen. Yeah, he's
Scroll
right.
up.
Yeah, but you can scroll.
okay. Okay.
You have to
Guys,
scroll.
can I put something on the table? My opinion. I think Turkey doesn't want BBF, doesn't want two states solution. I think Turkey wants confederation because in this way Turkey can control better 100% the north side, the north part, and by confederation can control the south part also in a future solution. I think there is a chess game that Turkey plays, and in a future negotiation table, perhaps she will say, okay, I will leave two-state solution. I make my movement, so confederation. Because I think this...
Well, what is confederation, George? I've heard it before, but I've never really looked into it.
There is I think there is no confederation in all over the world. But I think the power sharing will be different from a federation. In a federation, there is one voice, a strong central government. But in confederation, as I can understand, there are two states connected. So there is an independent state in the south and another one in the north, and they just cooperate. But the government can have a say in both sides, the central government. But I think each state has much more power than in a federation. I think there is not such thing in all over the world. But
You know
I
what,
think
George? I always wanted to know the difference, yeah? You know, in the American Civil War, they had the Confederate States and then they had the Union States. And I think they were proposing two different types of a government. And this is where they went to war with each other. And the Confederates, obviously, they lost. But like you said, it's the relationship that the two states have with each other that's completely different in that model. And I think there's less of a union. They're more separate, like you said. In the
Has anyone
Confederacy.
heard the news that Greek Prime Minister went to Ankara
Yeah.
and had meeting with Erdogan,
Yes, it was all over the news.
president? Yes. What do you guys think?
Brilliant, isn't it? It's fantastic.
It's a good step. Start
It's what we
talking.
need.
Exactly.
but nothing important was announced, I think. I didn't hear anything.
They said that they put a plan together. It's like confidence building measures. The most important thing is that they did talk about the Cyprus issue in a little while. They did say
They did?
that. Yeah.
No, they didn't.
They
They
did.
didn't.
They did.
As I heard, my friend, Mitsotakis said something about Cyprus problem, and Erdogan didn't respond at all at that
Yeah,
time.
that's what I heard. I heard the same.
What did they
respond, but
say?
He did respond, but he didn't mention the two-state solution. He was moderate. Let's say that.
So what did he say?
Okay.
Can someone enlighten me?
From what I know, Jan, he did mention that he would follow the United Nations guideline.
They agreed on a 10 million like economical exchange of goods, nothing for the Cyprus problem.
10
Nothing
million
was
pounds?
10
Dollars?
billion, 10 billion,
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dollars.
What do
They
you
only
mean?
talk about dollars.
Drachmas.
Yeah,
Probably
but,
euro.
yeah, man.
I mean, that's a lot of
It's not
money, no?
Turkish.
For Cyprus.
Not Turkish lira though, because
Turkish lira, so
is
a couple of quid.
no, it's 1
Although
cent.
our currency is
One,
lira, but we're rolling pounds, euros, dollars.
There is
We're a
another
rich country.
There is another news. Erhuman is at the United Nations today. He's going to speak with Guterres.
Yeah, I think he's already spoken to him. I don't know if anyone knows what they've said.
They said that he will make no announcements, but he will say some. He will be in public when he comes to Cyprus again. No announcements
yes,
there.
what I read from Erhurman's sites was that he stressed about isolation and embargoes, but from the Greek Cypriot counter argument is that when you start applying the United Nations resolutions, then you will have the embargoes lifted. Yeah, this is a genuine argument from our side. So Erhurman is trying to gain without following the rules. Without following the United Nations resolutions, he's trying to gain direct flights, 50-50. I mean, it's a little bit.
So do we think
far-fetched.
Erdogan is going to give in and start following United Nations resolutions?
No. Turkey will smack Erhuman's face the minute he starts applying the United Nations resolutions. For 100%. 100%. He will have the Turkish way of getting civilized. If Erhuman doesn't follow Erdogan.
You get the batso, yeah? The batso.
Yeah.
Would you say the same Cyprus migration about Greece and Cyprus relations?
Yes.
Because they
Greece
seem
and
to follow each
Cyprus-
other, but who's following who? Is Cyprus following Greece?
Yeah, bravo. Cyprus and Greece follow the United Nations resolutions. So that's something to start off. After that is that we're not having the ideal relationships with Greece. Greece does its own thing most of the times.
But
and
would
we
you
do
not say
ours.
Greece always keeps close and better relationship with Turkey than Cyprus? Although Turkey
Yes.
never invites
Yes.
Cyprus, but I think it's
Yes.
because Cyprus never invites North Cyprus president, and try to make an effort. So for Turkey, if you don't look after my man, if you don't see my man as a, I don't know, a real prime minister, then I don't see you as a real prime minister either. I think
Yes,
tick
I
for
agree.
attack.
Like
well said.
20 to 30% influence as a percentage. I think Greece has an influence into Cyprus decisions, but it's not like it is in the TRNC. In my opinion, the TRNC is fully controlled by Turkey, because it's amazing some things that happen. I mean, how can the Turkish Cypriots accepted the mainland Turks to be equalized into the TRNC with the same pseudo citizenship? I mean, what is this?
There's investment, citizenship going on, but migration, you need to remember, if Turkey doesn't help them, they have no one to help them. Cyprus, ROC, is not going to help them just the sake of it.
Yes, but
They won't.
it was.
You won't even give water.
Yes, but it was like it was like not bullying, but like harassment, because Turkey is like, if you don't let us, if you don't want our help, then we will leave you like that. If you want our help, we will bring the settlers. I think the Turkish Cypriots don't actually.
You know what? I don't like talking about settlers, because right now we live in 2026. We're all settlers all around the world. There's people moving around, like no such thing as settler anymore. There's a lot of different people coming all around the world to different countries. I think settlers is like not even an issue to talk about. I don't even want to talk about it, because against human rights.
If I open my door and I see half of the people outside my road being the dark color, I will not call them Cypriots, even though they have citizenship, and I will tell my government that they have faith.
When you say dark color, what do you mean, like Sophos color?
No.
You got me, bro. You got me.
So you look like a Palestinian, man, or Egyptian.
I have some Levant. I have some Levant DNA in me anyway.
Yeah.
But Cyprus migration, what you said is not fair.
No. The ethnicities have distinct DNA and.
Okay, one question, Cyprus migration. Do you have any family member is not living in Cyprus but anywhere else in the world, including Greece or
100%.
You do. So
100%.
would you like it if they being treated like that, or any local things like that about them?
Yeah, of course.
I think it's 2026. You are a European country claiming to be modern. Then stick to that. Let's not.
You're joking.
The argument here.
No, John. That's not an argument.
I have an example. My nephews. My brother is in the UK, married to a Greek Cypriot woman.
There you go. So would you like it if a British person looks down to Greek Cypriots and
Come back
says,
in 10
you know
minutes,
what?
migration, you got
You
a violation.
can never be Brit.
Yeah, he don't mind that though, John. That's his criteria for how the world should be, right? Why would he have a double standard?
I think
He's saying, I got my country, you got your country. When I come to your country, I'm a visitor. When you come to my country, you're the visitor. That's how he sees it.
I think the difference is when we say about settlers, it's the way that they came to be. When they not, let's say, they occupy another person's property, right? For us, or what we have heard from our government is that Turkey has brought in settlers to occupy our lands. Okay, so it's not like I made a decision, like Cypriot donkey, to move to a different country, right? As not a settler, but as an immigrant, right? So
I understand, but you got lots of compensation
we have
and
to
help.
look at this perspective as well.
I understand, but another thing, if Turkey and Greece decides and let's sort Cyprus issue out together, which probably they will, without ROC government getting
Why
involved.
would they have to have a say in it?
Turkey can actually pay off every single person who lost their lands or houses.
What if
They don't want
someone
that
doesn't-
though. They don't want
What
that.
if someone doesn't want a compensation? And he
Then
just
you get
wants
nothing. You have to choose. You want compensation or nothing. I do that with my kids. You get this or you get nothing.
John,
You're
you're such a
lost.
mainland Turk sometimes, honestly.
Proper Ottoman.
But you see, it's like rewarding.
We have to move forward, Cypriot
Yeah, of
Donkey.
course,
If
I
we don't
understand we
move
have.
forward, you're stuck at the
I
past, then go
understand that
war.
we have to move forward. But someone wants to return and have his land back. I think he should have the option to do so.
No, if the land is taken and it's been, you get compensate for it, good money, then move on, get land somewhere else.
What they're saying that that land is our land. You made an illegal state. You occupied the land, and you're bringing in people to change the demographic of the island, and we're not going to recognize none of it. That's what they're basically
No, I'm saying
So
if there's a
to make an
solution tomorrow.
agreement, yeah, but I'm saying the solution for them is to take a step back and then come forward. Like from where we are today, they're not looking to move forward from where we are. They're saying, no, these people that came in, they can go out. The state that you created, you can dissolve it, and then maybe we can talk. Basically, that's their ideology.
Well, you can't have your cake and eat it. You got to choose.
Depends who's backing who, though. Who's got the most backing, innit?
1 second. We have to
Caucasian.
Depends what Greece decides for Cyprus, I guess.
No, it's
There are
Greece doesn't-
decisions,
no, Greece
European
doesn't-
Court. Just a minute, the Cypriot Turkey. There are decisions of the European Court. Titina Loizidou is the name. There was a citizen of Kyrenia, that went to the European Court, and the decision was very clear. You will get compensation because you can't go to your land, but your land still, you still own the land. So
Yeah.
this is a problem we have to solve.
Well, you
And I
can't
think-
get compensation and still own the land. Like, it
Yes,
makes no
because
sense
I
logically.
have
Yeah,
a house.
you can.
I get
compensation. You don't get compensation though, but it has to be mentioned. Sorry, George. You don't get
Compensation
compensation
for not using it.
You don't get
for not-
compensation for the land. You get compensation for the use of the land.
Yeah.
You could have
For-
rented it out.
because
You
you
could
have-
have developed it. You could have done whatever. That's the compensation.
This is
Let's
not
say you
my,
got your land back, yeah? Let's say you have it back. Are you gonna go back, left where you live, and link among
It's
Turks?
up to them, innit? They might do, they might
But
not.
would they?
Why
Would they
not?
live
But
among
It's
the
up to
Turks?
them. It's
Why
up to
not?
them.
Why not? The difference is between
Would you?
the TRNC and the Republic of Cyprus, okay, is that within the Republic of Cyprus, Turkish Cypriots still have ownership of their lands.
Yeah, it's true.
We didn't build on it, we didn't sell it, we didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been given to the Greek Cypriot for use, but it's not under their name. They cannot,
It's
even if
true.
they wanted to, even if they wanted to paint on the house, they couldn't. They need to get approval first.
Yeah,
Even-
and we hear that some occasions they build airports and roads, but this is for the greater good. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
does.
Turkey
I know it's not
Cypriot-
right, but
It's
it's
a
for the people.
necessity. It's a necessity.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
I know, but the same for Turkish Cypriots. They lost their land, they lost their houses, but they
No,
don't.
the houses are still there. I got my
Yes.
land in Limassol.
Yes, there are some people living in it. I remember Zan mentioned someone lives in her parents' house, grandparents' house.
But it's still under their name, Janan.
Regardless, someone living in there.
Yeah, they just move them out.
Well, you can ask for rent.
take it back. Turkish Cypriots who went to European Court could take back the property. I remember the first case 30 years ago. A Turkish Cypriot from
Yeah, it's true. It's
Limassol.
true. It's true. If I go to Cyprus tomorrow and I prove that I'm living there and I'm not leaving, they will kick everyone out of my land and give me my land back.
That's not true.
Would you want that?
That's not,
Yeah.
that's not entirely true.
Would you want that, or would you want compensation and choose where to live?
I'd rather have my land in Limassol. What am I going to do on the Turkish side?
Well, you only want it because Limassol is.
No, yeah, we tried that.
You wouldn't say
Jan
that
knows the
about
coup.
any other city.
Jan knows the coup. You know the.
Can't have it. We tried
Hadi
that.
Shahin abi sen de konuş.
I said
Yeah,
what
my
you're saying,
mum's
not true.
on the case, bro.
Yeah, well, I seen anyway. I
Why is
seen
it
with
not
my
true?
own eyes. I seen with my own eyes what happens. I seen the document. What happens?
No,
when
but
you try to
Shahin, what
claim
is if
the-
you
the
move
land back.
there and you prove that you're not. Yeah, but if you move
Abi,
there, you prove that you're not
abi,
leaving
abi,
and that you
kusura-
live there.
İşte kusura bakma, yeah. If it's my land, you're not gonna tell me I can get it back whether I live there or don't live there, or I rent it or I don't rent it. It's
Yeah,
either
they
mine
say
or
you
it's
got to
not
be
mine.
ROC citizen.
No. That's another thing. Look, anyway, we'll talk another time. I'm telling you that is not true. Whether you
Shaheen,
believe that or not,
how are
up
you,
to
my
you.
friend? How are
Good,
you?
brother. How are you?
Yesterday you're a bit rattled.
What happened?
I heard you on the
Yesterday?
last live. You're a bit, no, the last live. You're a bit rattled.
Right, you know what it is, yeah? People get too TikTok assimilated, and that's the only way they can have a conversation by screaming over each other. And I can't talk that way. Try to say a
But I
fucking
do
word, five
remember.
guys fucking interrupt you, and then you try to wait patiently. There's a little pause. You try to continue your point. Five guys interrupt you again. Fuck your life at that point.
Shaheen, I'm gonna ask you a question. I don't know if you remember, but do you remember? Oh my God, ismi neydi? He was the lives. Turkish Cypriot guy.
It
Kemal,
was a what?
yes.
Yeah.
Kemal. Kemal used to do lives, and I do remember one of the topic was how the Archbishop and the church in Cyprus used to bring Greeks from mainland to Cyprus.
Yeah.
So would you not call them settlers then?
No, I don't. Well, not really. I wouldn't.
Were they not settlers in the eyes of Greek Cypriots?
The word, like, it depends on what your definition of the word settler is.
I'm trying to understand. You know how Greek Cypriots say, "Oh, we don't want settlers. Settlers the problem." Blah blah.
You see the
Some, not
word,
all.
you see the word settler, for me, has a very heavy connotation because we have active examples of what settlements and settlers look like. For example, what's going on in the West Bank. Okay, that's your definition of a settler, living in a settlement. Your definition.
What exactly is the difference?
What's the difference between the difference is? Go on, Abby.
The difference between Israel and Cyprus is that Northern Cyprus is the whole state of Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is regarded as an occupied
No.
territory.
He's saying
So any
what's
people
the
that move in there are automatically going to be regarded as settlers. Whereas with Israel, you've got groups of people moving from Israeli land into Palestinian land and expanding the territory.
So, for example, like if you were to make it,
It's
if you wanted to
it's
draw
it's the same method though, isn't it?
if you wanted to draw
No, we got set
equivalence
borders. We got set borders.
if you wanted to draw equivalence between the two, you would have to see the Turkish army or the Turkish Cypriot administration actively move into the Greek Cypriot areas, displace you, bulldoze your houses, build new communities, and then after
They
that,
did this
settle on the
in
land.
1974. They did this in 1974. So
Okay, that's your opinion.
yeah. No,
By
it's
the way,
not.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not gonna take morality lessons on somebody that said if you're black, you're not Cypriot, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Okay. So in
That was a bit
the
harsh.
Stay to the point. Stay to the point, Shaheen. You call settlers. Cyprus
I'll
migration
stay on the
just
point. I'll have a conversation with you, George, but that's as far as I go. Or use I don't know how to say his name. Use something.
Yes, in the West Bank, the problem is Palestinians don't have title deeds. They stay in like Khalidiki plots. It's Israeli government plots. They don't have like title deeds. That's why they're being pushed away. The Palestinians who have title deeds, they are legally to stay there. This is the big difference.
That's great.
Shaheen,
George, you were saying something about settlements.
Yes, I understand. I understand like my friend Kara, there are some problems for people, and to my personal perspective, it's difficult to say that the person who came in 1976, for example, and he has grandparents, cannot be in his grandchild that he was born, for example, 2 years ago. We can tell him you have to go because your granddad came here in 1976. I can understand this, but the problem we have is that what the Cypriot Tonki said very clearly that it's not just they came here and they have work. Some Greek Cypriots, the 1/3 of the population of Greek Cypriots, were displaced. And the other thing that it is difficult for us to accept, to be accepted, is that they are not just 10, 20, 50,000. Oscar Khan, I saw him talking a few days ago. It is a Turkish Cypriot activist, said that the number of the Turks that came from mainland is twice and 3 times the number of Turkish Cypriots. So it's the number that is bothering us. If there was a population from Turkey about 10,000, 20,000, 30,000.
Can I just understand you quickly, George? Are you saying that this man claims that the number of Turks coming from Turkey is 3 times the time of the Turkish Cypriot population?
If you allow me, I can say. I think I saved it, and I can.
No, I'll take your word for it. I just want to know, is that what he's claiming?
He said 300,000 Turks from Turkey and 100,000 Turkish Cypriots. That's what he said.
Oh, he's talking about the population of the TRNC.
Can I just say something?
For the citizenship, I think.
Okay,
yes, I think. This is the numbers. I think he said. It's not. If it is not, this is the number. It's about the numbers. Yes, 100,000. So. This is something that bothers, that annoys the Greek Cypriots. The big number.
It's 150,000 Greek Turkish Cypriots and around 200,000 Turkish settlers.
You need to think of it. You know those Greek islands you have?
Yes, we will accept the settlers. They will have a visa, resident visa. But they are not Cypriot. Sahil is not considered Cypriot. He will have. He's a Turkish citizen. Sahil is a Turkish citizen, so he will have a residency visa when the solution happens. But he cannot be acknowledged as a Turkish Cypriot. Turkish Cypriots, we know they are registered. 150,000 have European passports.
Migration. Can these people with a visa level citizenship, are they eligible to vote in any elections?
No.
No, they will have residency visa, but they are Turkish citizens,
send
not
back all
Turkish
your Israelis, send back all your Iranians, send back all of your Russians, Ukrainians, send back all your Greeks from Greece. Okay?
Yes, they don't. Those people you said.
If you want to claim superiority,
yes, they are not Cypriots. The people you mentioned, no one of them has Cypriot citizenship. Not the Greeks, not the Israelis, no one.
Why do you want to send back the Israelis from Cyprus? What did we do?
We done too much already.
I think that's too much.
Name one thing we did. I'm Israeli, I live in Cyprus. What's your problem?
Yeah, we don't like you.
Okay, but you're in the north, I'm in the south. What's your problem?
Yeah, but it's going to be unified, and then we're going to kick you out as well.
But if you want to complain about the G side, what did you guys do in 1974?
That's between us and them. It's nothing to do with you.
But if you want to complain about what we do, how about you complain for what you do?
We're not complaining, we're objecting.
Objecting?
Itai, you have Cypriot citizenship.
Okay.
So you don't have.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
In English, you don't have a Cypriot citizenship.
A residency.
Okay, then
Yes, you have a visa as a resident.
I have a residency, you know.
So you can't vote in any elections?
I can't.
You can't, no?
No, but I'm a resident of Cyprus. I have been for 10 years now, so...
But you don't have a Cypriot citizenship. It's good to say it. It's good to say
it. I don't have it, but I've lived in Cyprus for 10 years now.
Okay.
So you are equal to Sahil. Is the same example. An Israeli citizen and a Turkish citizen having the residency visa. It's simple.
Yeah, it's normal.
Actually, yes, actually, to call yourself Cypriot is like not
1
accepting
minute.
your Turkish roots, Sahil.
Migration. Let me
You
ask you a
are
question while you're there.
betraying.
I
You are
would say I
betraying
describe
Turkish.
Cypriot in the
Migration.
sense
Forget
that
the
I've been in
Yahudi
the
for 1
country
second.
for a long
Migration.
time.
If I
I'm
was born in
assimilated
England,
into the
1 minute,
culture.
man, my bro,
I
let
speak
the
the
Cypriots talk.
language. What's your
So
point?
what? We don't care. Let the Cypriots talk 1 sec. Migration. If I was born in England, yeah, and I want to go to Cyprus to reclaim my land in Limassol, how do I go about that? Do I qualify for citizenship or not?
If
You
it's
have the
Cypriot roots, you
citizenship. You
can't
can
apply.
go through the. If you go by the court, yes,
Uh-huh.
you can have your land back. Many Turkish
I'm
citizens
saying,
did.
what is my
You already know.
status? What is
You
my
can get
status?
citizenship Caucasian if both your parents were born in Cyprus.
So ethnically, based on
No,
ethnicity.
no, Sof, you're not.
Yes,
You're not.
your
Not
parents.
100%.
Your parents have
Oh, tell me,
Cypriot
Cypriot donkey. What?
citizenship,
One parent,
Caucasian.
if one parent is Cypriot, but
One.
if one parent is Cypriot and you're born outside Cyprus, you can't.
You
Can't even
can't.
tell me shit, bro. Why
You
don't
can,
just go
you
there?
can.
What are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna
You
do?
can.
Just
Yes,
go there with
you
your British passport.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can get citizenship.
Okay.
Even I can get citizenship if I want, but I don't.
You have to marry a Greek woman, no?
Listen, let me tell you
Caucasian,
something crazy.
For me, it's different. I can get naturalization if I want it.
Caucasian,
Can I say something,
Like
please, on
sideburns.
this matter?
Yeah, let me tell you something. Yeah, you better
Yeah,
hope there's no
because
reunification. You
all
better
right,
hope there's no
listen.
reunification. That's all
All
I'm
right,
saying.
Sahin, give me a minute. Give me a minute,
Go
will you?
ahead.
All right, I'm gonna give you some information about me, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I
Are you
last
talking to
time
me or the panel?
to everybody.
Okay.
I know the matter of immigration pretty well because I work for the government here in Greece for the Ministry of Internal Affairs, part of which is the immigration policy. And I'm answering to Caucasian saying, what would I do if I want to go back to Cyprus and become a Cypriot citizen?
Yeah.
My friend from Cyprus said the correct thing, but I don't know if anybody gave any attention to it. If one of your father or mother has or had citizenship from Cyprus, by law, you may reclaim your citizenship as long as you have completed any other obligations needed. For example, if you have to go to the army and stuff like that.
No, I'm
So,
too old. I'm too old for the army.
I'm sorry?
I'm too old. I'm too old to go to the army.
All right.
They can't send me to the
Now,
army. I'm too old.
all right. Well, there is a limit of 45. If you're above 45 years old, they don't send you to the army.
Kind of.
No.
You know who you remind me of?
Who?
Anyhow, just to enlighten you guys, to solve this matter, if one of your parents, that happens a lot with Greek Americans, for example, and I see a
Yeah.
lot of cases like that. I have a
Are you
friend.
Greek American, by the way?
No,
No,
he's
no, no.
from Greece.
Oh,
I'm Greek, but it
okay.
happened that I studied for 7-8 years in the States.
Yeah, I got a bit of American accent.
Well, I know. I thank God I don't sound like a hillbilly.
Yeah, you got a good accent.
Now the thing is that I hope I made this clear, and that is a fact.
So wait a
Okay?
minute. Let me understand something correctly. Let's clarify.
Yeah.
I turn up in Cyprus with my mum's birth certificate and my dad's birth certificate. It shows they were both born in Cyprus, but they wasn't ROC citizens. They were just born in Cyprus. Do I still qualify for citizenship?
Was it before 1974?
What, they were born? Yeah.
What
Oh,
year? What year?
absolutely then.
My dad was born in like 1960 something.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
in Cyprus.
you're being a nationalist, but you're doing anything but serving your country. No?
You can't listen, Caucasian.
Yeah.
You don't have to come to Cyprus to do that. You can do it through the consulate in Britain, wherever you are.
But I'm saying, do I qualify based on ethnicity?
Absolutely.
Yes, you do.
That's all I wanted to know. So
Can
the
be
citizenship is based on ethnicity.
Absolutely.
But can I make a point for everyone
That
here?
was my
There's
point
no
right there.
point of arguing the settlers because Turkey's condition to solve Cyprus' problem to join EU. So if I solve this problem, I'm going to join EU. So Turkey is going to be in EU. Cyprus is already in EU. So what's the problem? Settlers can go, come, doesn't matter.
No. There goes
Can I
a
just say
specific.
to Caucasian something?
Just to answer to Janan, there will be an agreement on this, and I think there are regulations for all the small countries of Europe, so that there will be a restricting formula for everybody getting the Cypriot citizenship, so that the demographic identity of the island will not change,
May I say
especially for the
something?
small
May I say
countries.
something to Jan as well?
Sahin, you got a lot of background noise. I'm gonna mute you. I can't hear anyone, bro. Yeah, go on.
May I say something to Jan as well?
Yeah,
Yes,
go
of
ahead.
course.
All right, listen, Jan. Well, you made an assumption that is very difficult to come true, to become true. For example, I don't know. Try to correct me if I'm wrong. If I got it wrong, you said if Turkey gets in the EU, then because Cyprus is in the EU and Greece is in the EU, then the settlers are going to have citizenship one way or another, right? That's what you said?
Yeah,
But
like
what is
in Europe
classed
doesn't
as a
matter.
settler?
All right,
That's my question. What do you class as a settler in this case?
in order for this to happen, in order for Turkey to be accepted in the European Union, they have to oblige to the European laws, including everything about UNCLOS, which is the law of the sea, the international law, and stuff like that. I think what you described is something very difficult to happen because Turkey, in order to get in the EU, has to stop claiming the Blue Sea doctrine and all that stuff, because there are so many laws against and decisions made by the European Union against the illegal occupation. In order to get in the EU, Turkey has to take their troops away from Cyprus. I mean, these are some very difficult decisions that have to be made by the Turkish side in order to get in the EU.
Can I just point something there?
Yeah.
No offense to the person on the panel, like including I don't know what's your name, but when the I country was established, it was not it wasn't even existent until Palestinian was there, and then they came and they claimed the land with UN. UN just made a land from nowhere.
That's not true. You know that's
It
not
is
true.
true. It is true.
I
Everyone
can
knows
explain
it.
to you very easy. I can
Yeah,
explain.
Let me just make my
It's
point.
not
Then you
even
can
important.
explain.
We don't care about
It
you,
takes 2
man. We
minutes
just don't
to
even
explain.
care.
Okay, I explain.
No,
We
I
don't
don't want to
care.
offend. I just want to make a point.
No, but you made a
Listen.
claim. Of course, I can defend this.
Yeah, of course. Let me finish. Then you defend.
Okay,
Is
yeah,
that
of
okay?
course. Okay.
Thank you.
Because I didn't.
When he
understand
says defend, he means gaslight.
What's your country exactly? Because you said in my country. I didn't understand what your country is.
Israel's country.
Israel.
Okay.
My point was when our country came to Palestine and claimed the land, and UN said, "Yep, you can have this land. There you go, take it. It's all yours now." So that was against international. What Trump did recently was against international law. I think running a country is like running a business. It's all about leverage. It's all about what you have, what you're holding against others, and how powerful you are, what you have. I don't know if Turkey has all that power yet. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But if they do have it, all this international law, UN law, whatever law is out there does not matter. They will get in there if they have that power. That's all I think.
Jan, answering to that, I have to, with all due respect, I don't really know you, but you have to understand one thing. your beginning assumption that says that running a country is like running a business is totally false. I'll tell you why. Because in the science of economics, there is a reason, there is a distinction between micro and macro economics. They're not the same thing.
That's my opinion. That's what I think.
Can
Because
I
It was
get
just
back
a
to
loose
an Israel
analogy. We
question?
don't have to pull her up on everything she says. Come
No,
on.
but it's about Israel and it's my
yes,
country.
go ahead. Yes,
As much
defend
as
yourself.
Cyprus is my country, I have a Greek passport. Okay, what I'm going to say is this. We were given a country in 1948. Before that, we've always been in the land. We've not claimed it. We've been here. And the ones you know as the Palestinians are not from here. They come from Jordan. They come from Egypt. They're not native to Israel. You know for yourself. And you know it's the same situation in Cyprus. The Turkish come originally. It's Greek, but the Turkish come and they fuck it up. You know. Personally, if you want to say that Israel is a colonizer state, that's completely untrue. That's completely untrue, and you know this.
No one cares what you think, bro.
He
You
says
need to
that.
remember
Yeah,
Hold
but
on,
you
hold
can
on,
have your
hold on.
opinions, but you
Can't
know
have
it's
it. If I
wrong.
couldn't show him Jewish sport there, man, I ain't got time for that. I just want to say
Yeah, you
something.
can't understand the world.
This fucking moron, yeah, claims that there was a continuous Jewish presence in that land.
Yeah, which there was.
All you have
The
to
same
do.
way there was a
Okay, that's great.
continuous
That's great.
Muslim presence, a
All you have
continuous
to do is
Arab
go and look what
presence.
happened
We
when
have it
Khalid
all.
ibn Walid took over Jerusalem and what the Archbishop Sophronius said to
Yeah,
him about the Jewish
I don't
population.
listen to Muslim propaganda. I'm sorry. I don't listen to Takia. So for that, you know, there has always been a
Can we get
continuous
back
Jewish.
to Cyprus, my brother? No one cares about your shit country. Let's get back to Cyprus.
But as someone part of Israel, I have a right to respond to that. Okay.
Yeah, you responded now. Can we move on? Like, I've got no answer for you. Let's move on.
Great. Then I'm living in Cyprus. I have a Greek passport. I have as much.
You're
bring
welcome
the
to the panel.
conversation as
Let's keep
anybody
it
else.
about Cyprus.
Itai, whatever your name is. Come to the north, bro. Let's have a chat. I'll meet you there
No,
too.
I would rather not go to that shithole, to be honest. But thank you. I mean, if I
Anyway,
wanted
can
to go
we...
to
That's all right. Come to the
northern
north.
Cyprus, I would
Guys,
go to
guys.
London. But
Come on.
Guys, I don't see these sort of things happening on other panels, man.
Come
I'm
on,
on
bro.
with black
Come.
people, Pakistanis, I'm on with everyone. Like, I don't see this
Just
sort
let
of
him
thing
come. Let him
happening.
come.
You lot, man.
Israel is mentioned. I have a right to defend it.
Fuck you and fuck Israel. How about
But
that?
Sahin, you're acting like you would do something. You act like you do something.
Come,
You do
bro.
fuck
We can meet up. It's no
You do
problem.
nothing. Sahin, send me your location
You want the
right now. I
location?
got
Alright, right now.
Adam,
I'm
When
in Dubai.
exactly
send me your
does
location.
somebody
Push
get
me.
banned
Push
from
me.
the
Push me.
wearing
Push me
shirt?
more.
Right now.
Push me. Allah,
This is my
push me.
current
Send me your
location.
location.
I'm gonna be here for the next hour and a half. Anybody's welcome. 1 second. I'll put it in the comments.
Shaheen, why are you wasting your time with this Lesh Yahudi, man?
Pushti, give me your location. I pull up
Allow
right
it.
now. I come
Brother, I
right now,
wouldn't...
Pushti.
Brother, I don't care where your granddad's buried. I don't care.
Itay, relax. Lexi, Alex has been waiting for so long to say something, and
No, sure, but this
it's
Pushti is saying,
It's
okay, send me location right
no,
now.
relax.
Forget
relax.
it, man.
Everyone, relax. Alex, you want to jump in?
I was just going to go back to saying to Caucasian, did you genuinely want to know that you can get an ID card or a passport in the ROC, or was you just trying
No.
to figure that out as like
No,
leverage?
I was trying to prove a point that
Okay, all right. So you
it's,
don't
based on
want one. Okay.
it's based on ethnicity.
Okay, I thought that. That's why I didn't carry on, because I thought I saw what you was trying to do. That's fine. Because I was going to say to you, I've done it. You can get it. I was going to tell you the process.
Jen, did
Okay.
you know that Epstein's youngest victim was 5 years older than Mohammed's?
This is what I mean, like letting these people on the panel.
Aisha
Like,
was
what are we
6.
doing, bro?
How old was Rebecca when she got married to
How old
Jacob?
was Aisha?
Huh? How
What
much was
happened
how
with
old was
Beelzebub
Rebecca when
man?
she
What
married
Take
happened
up the energy for
on the
this,
night of
man.
Huh?
No one cares about you, bro, and your little
Come on,
politics.
bro.
Let's
Answer the
bring it
question.
back to
How much
Cyprus
was?
for
How
now, boys
old
and
was
girls.
Rebecca
Let's
when
not
she
talk
married
about
Jacob?
kids
He's
stuff.
gone
Yeah,
now. Shaheen,
kids,
he's gone.
I don't feel
definitely the
comfortable.
limit here, man.
Okay, for the record, she was 3 years old.
Kids
Yeah,
is the
we
limit.
know.
Let's not talk about kids. Let's move on, man. We all got kids here. Let's not talk about kids.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah, let's move
Brother,
on.
How's
they're gonna
everyone
spend
doing
the
this
next.
evening?
Thank
How
you
you
for
doing, mate? You
removing that
alright?
asshole.
Yeah, man. Let's just bring it back to Cyprus. Keep it chill. And yeah, so far I was listening. It's a good live so far. Very good. Apart
Could
from
I
that little bit.
intervene with Turkish and the EU thing that you were discussing? Turkey doesn't want to be in the EU. What are you
Shaheen's
talking
very loud
about?
where you are, bro.
No roses for me, Alex?
It's not my
No roses for
background.
you. I sent you two, didn't I?
Sorry, Sol, can you repeat that? Because the background was too...
you, dude.
There was a topic about a hypothetical thing about Turkey and the European Union. Turkey doesn't want to be in the European Union, so why even bother talking about that?
They do, no?
But wasn't that meeting about today with Greece?
No,
He
they
wants
don't.
to be in the European
They
Union. He's
they
dead,
hang it
man.
already. The EU is a failed statement. It's a failed
It's
statement.
they don't want to be in EU because they love Europeans. They want to be in EU to make money.
Yeah, they can make money.
That's just
economic reasons.
win-win politics. They don't even want to be in it. They just want to have the what's it called again? The opportunity to travel only. That was
Is that what the brother
actually
from Greece
promised
said,
as well.
Sofo?
They
They
wanna
have
have-
to do so much concessions to join. It's not even worth it.
They want to have access to 600 million people, no?
Listen, the European Union doesn't want
Someone go and see
Muslims
to your
to be
child.
around.
Clear calling your name.
What?
I think someone's saying Anne to the child. Who's the
So
child?
yeah, he's here, but I don't need to do everything he says, am I? Do you know what he's asking for, though?
No, I'm just saying.
He's asking for chocolate. He's not getting it. So mind your business.
All right, no need to be rude.
Thing about my child, I'm gonna be rude.
Bro, I
Sorry
wasn't
for him
even know it was
being
your
on the
child. I
background.
would say to anyone
Don't meddle
on here.
about my child and how I
I'm
should
not
be with my
meddling
child.
about your child.
Yeah, you
I
made a
would point
comment.
out,
You
if
made a
I
comment. Take
hear
it back.
a child in the background, I didn't even know it was your child. I would say it to any one of you in the panel. And I'm not meddling about your child. I'm just referencing to someone on here that someone's child's calling them. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing less. If I'm on this panel and my kid's in the background and one of you pointed out to me, I'd just say, oh, thank you, be back in a sec, mute and go and deal with it. Won't argue. Wouldn't take it personal either.
It's crazy the things microphones pick up, ain't it?
Alex Mo, I did send a message to Oz, but he hasn't replied yet.
That's all right, mate. No worries.
And yeah, by the way, Alex, if Ken wants to jump up for a bit, I don't mind dropping, you know? Tell him.
Who?
Ken. If he wants to come up, I don't
I
mind
don't know
dropping
if
for...
he's here, bro. It's Soft's live, bro. He's running it. I'm just a participant today.
Oh, you taking a back seat today, yeah?
What's happened? Who's Oz, man?
Yeah,
Okay.
this donkey messaged me.
I found him on TikTok, and I was like, yeah, it would be interesting to bring him up, see what he says.
What, is that the Oz Karahan, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the real account? Someone sent it to me as well, but I'm not sure if it's real.
You think it's
Or if
real?
it's- Yeah?
All right,
Okay.
guys, I have to leave. It was a nice conversation.
It was
get
pleasure
in as
having
soon
you.
next time, I hope I'll be in again. I gotta go to sleep. You know the process, right?
All right, bro.
Please do come again.
Brother, I just want to say, if your career in the government fails, you can always get a job as a voice actor. You make an excellent Bond villain.
Take care,
All
Dimitri.
right. All right. Bye.
Hadere.
What was the general topic of discussion like to do with Cyprus before I jumped in? Like,
I think the general theme is not getting interrupted by 5 people. That's just it.
No.
Hey, funny when I speak, no one interrupts me.
Well, if this carries on, I'm just going to go back to the old me. Everything I was in this channel.
It's like Eminem, yeah?
I fucking, we're happy to be British man.
Turn me back to the old me.
Well, obviously you don't respect, so maybe you respect disrespect.
it's not that, Shane. Sometimes on these panels it gets like that and it's very difficult to
No,
control.
no. That live was a joke. I got interrupted about 10 times. I patiently waited to talk, and every time I found 2 seconds to talk, I started, and then again I get interrupted by 10 different people. So that's
I've got a point, but all I'm just going to say to you is that when people manage these lives, it's so hard to manage 9 people in a box.
Alex, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You was doing most of the fucking talking.
Just now?
I was going to say that.
Just now? I interrupted you.
No, the other live.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm still bitter.
I know what you're referring to. It was the live that I did after Soft's live on Monday.
Bro,
Yeah.
I wanted to smash my fucking phone against the
Can I ask a question to Caucasian?
Of course.
Now that you know that you can get the Republic of Cyprus ID and passport, are you going to do it?
Do you know what? I've got a aversion to, I'm not going to lie to you,
I know, Shaheen,
aversion
you'll
to
never,
the
it's fine.
Republic
I'm
of
asking
Cyprus.
Caucasian.
Like, I'm scared, innit? I'm scared to go there.
Yo, Cypriot
Why?
Donkey, the only time I'll
I'm scared.
ever in my life
Why?
get
For
that
real?
citizenship,
Why?
There's
yeah?
certain places that I would be scared to go, like Sarajevo, like anywhere they're G-sided Muslims. Like I'm scared to go
Oh,
there.
you're on a rage bait,
Taking a
bro.
piss.
But
You're
you don't
rage
have to
baiting.
go.
I'm
But you don't
not
have to
like.
go.
Listen, when I was
You're
at
not.
uni,
You're
right?
not
Listen,
scared.
I'll
I'm
be
You
gonna
know.
honest
wind
with you.
up,
I'm
bro.
scared. I'm not.
You're not
Bro,
scared, man.
Listen, I'll tell you the
Canada.
truth. When I was at uni, right, I paid money to go to Hungary with my mates, and at the last minute they changed it to Poland, and I said to them, I'm not going. And they were going to me, but you're going to lose your ticket money. I said, I don't care. I'm not going to no Poland, bro.
Come on, man.
And like,
Caucasian.
I swear, listen,
Can I
listen, on the streets of London, I've got my people, I'm a brave man. On my own, out in some strange country, I don't know the roads. It's
allow
like a
it, bro?
horror, it's like a
You're
horror
embarrassing
film.
us. You're
No,
embarrassing
it's
us.
like a horror film happening to
Allow
me.
it. Allow
Cyprus
it.
is just like England, man. We even drive on the
Then
same
I'm
side.
running
Never
through
go
the
to
streets looking for
Cyprus?
Mario, going, Mario, save me! Where are you?
Caucasian.
Yo, man, bro.
Caucasian.
Occasion, you're not covering yourself in glory here, bro.
You can just go to
Donkey.
the
Yeah,
embassy
donkey.
in Piccadilly, and there's a nice Turkish Cypriot gentleman there, and you can get your passport no problem.
Donkey, I need to say something to you. Right? The only time I'm ever getting an RSC passport is if you're in my next door neighbor. How about that?
Say that again.
The only time I'm getting an RSC passport, yeah, is if you're going to be my neighbor.
You're what?
Is if you're
Brother,
gonna
you
be
can be
his
my neighbor,
neighbor.
no problem at all.
Okay, sort it out, yeah?
Next to me, okay?
Yes. I have to be on your right, though, because I'm always in the right.
Do I have to buy the house as well, or is that on
I'm
you?
joking, bro, I'm joking.
Would be a nice gesture.
And listen, I think if you can get it, no problem. You get the benefits.
Why wouldn't you get it? Is there like a
Sure, he doesn't want to
negativity
get
about
it
it?
because of ethical reasons.
Caucasian, I think you feel much more
For me,
safer as a Muslim in Cyprus than a Muslim in London.
You
Tell you
did
that
tell me
much.
that you will never get the Republic of Cyprus passport.
Where is it gone?
for me.
Yeah.
Oh, Caucasian.
Oh, who, me? Are you asking me, Donkey?
Yeah,
No,
you
I
said
was
you
saying
never.
to him, you were saying before how he'll come over here and need to be, who doesn't feel safe. I think he'll feel more safe.
I don't think he meant that.
I know he was just, man, come on, read the room.
Like Poland and stuff. Come on.
Alex, quick
Yes,
question.
mate.
Where did you go and get that souvlaki?
Dionysos.
Where is that? Is that North London?
Yeah, Dionysos, Southgate.
Very
Okay.
good.
Ooh.
Really good, but overrated in terms of price.
Well, why are we going back to the same place we went?
I thought it was quite reasonable, to be fair. It was, what was it for a normal? 18 quid, I think it was. That's not too bad.
That's reasonable. That's
18
rip-off,
quid.
man.
I get
Why
that for
didn't
five
why
euros.
didn't he go Haringey, bro?
Yeah,
That's
€6
the one.
in Cyprus, man.
Bro, but I have to say, that meat melted in my mouth. I
It's
literally
good. It's
barely
good.
had to chew.
It is good. It's not what face me.
Geberiyorum burada.
I mean,
Treadmill
that
train.
place is good. My two favourite places, Winchmore Hill, Nissi, if you want a more formal.
It's very
And
good fish from the
yeah, fish and steak. The sirloin there is
Yeah.
one of the best I've had. And in terms of just outright pizza, like kebab, it's got to be Dionysos, 100%.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're both expensive. Both expensive and good, but quality is excellent.
Are they
Yeah.
all located in London?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
North
went to
London.
Halepi, but I was very disappointed.
Yeah. Halebi's
Yeah,
got a
Halebi's not
0
good.
food star rating, by the way.
No good, no good.
I saw a
Really?
post on it the other day when that Dylan was on there with the Greek Cypriot.
The one I sent you.
Yeah, and I read the comments and I couldn't believe it. I actually went on the app. I've never really checked that shit.
So what time
And it
you
had a
looking on
0.
No,
Sorry?
tell me what's
It
more.
didn't even have a
what time-
1. It had a 0.
What time
Ian, I
you looking
can't hear you, bro.
What were the
Surely
comments?
don't want to close it down if that's the case.
What time are you looking off the live? I'm saying.
Probably around 10, half 10.
Is anyone doing an after party?
You do it.
No, I'm in the gym, bro. I'm gonna go and lift, but if you're not doing one, I'll come after. That's what I was asking.
I'll
what
open a
time are you
live
going to be
for
done at the
you,
gym?
Sai. I'll
I
open
want to
up
be
a
here
live for
till
you.
that. Say it again, Donkey.
I'll open up a live for you.
Whoever just messaged me, I'm gonna go. I can't listen to you. That piss me off and fuck up my technique.
Yeah, Alex, I went to Halepi, and because it's apparently one of the most popular Greek Cypriot restaurants in London.
Yeah.
I mean, the area on its own is, let's say, overrated. But yeah, I was very disappointed with the food, to be honest with you.
You should be disappointed with a lot more. Go and check the food standards hygiene rating. It's on 0. I've never seen 0. I've seen 1. I've seen 2. This was on 0.
Yeah, but how are they meant to operate? Because if the rating's that low, surely their accounts will come and close them down.
I don't know, mate. But it's currently at 0.
They're a constitution. They've been there for 50 years, I think.
Well, that's why I was shocked when I saw it.
They're based in Acton, aren't they? Is it Acton where they're
No,
based?
no, Queens
No,
way.
they're in London.
Lancaster Gate.
Yeah, Bayswater. Bayswater.
Okay.
Is it in crisps?
No, I was just putting some rubbish. I just put a new screen protector on my other phone. Like, just bought a new phone. Trying to bloody sort it out, but this phone's horrible, man. It's massive as well.
Pro Max?
Yeah, it's fucking horrible. And I got it in orange as well. I regret it.
No way, man. I'm waiting for my 17 Pro Max as well.
It's a brick.
Is it?
What colour did you get?
Orange.
Orange.
I got orange as well.
So far, are you doing anything tomorrow for Tsignobepti?
No.
Who?
I just put the case on it and the screen protector.
Wait, well, is tomorrow to go back? I didn't hear that, guys. Who said that?
Yeah, Tsignobepti tomorrow. Are you doing anything in London or no?
No, not in London. Are you guys doing anything?
This one's off.
All over
Yeah,
Cyprus, please. Even in schools.
What are you doing?
Tomorrow,
cooking meat.
even in schools, we will not teach. We will eat. We will just
Oh,
eat.
I remember this. Yes, the suvla on the pavements.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. The whole of Limassol last year was in smoke. No, not last year. A year before.
You can see it from the satellites.
Yeah, it was like cloudy. It was cloudy around.
Evening.
You alright,
Hey,
sir?
shout out, evening, mate.
How are you all?
Yeah, we're alright. We're alright. Trying to get back to the Cyprus problem. We'll talk about that. Okay. You want to lead us back in there, mate?
I can do that. There's a meeting on tomorrow, isn't it? Or is it today? What day today? 11th.
Well, I know
Is it the 11th
two
today?
leaders of Greece and Turkey had signed a load of maritime and economical things today.
Yeah, do you want to allow what did it entail?
I just quickly looked at it. It was maritime, economical, earthquake.
Did they
talked
sort out
of-
that 12 nautical mile thing?
I imagine so.
And I was going to ask, wasn't it the meeting today with Gutierrez and
No. This is
one-on-one?
Yes. Also,
Today. It's today.
7:30. 5:30 your time at UK, but the announcement will be done after he comes to Cyprus, not there. Erhurman, I mean.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that meeting. So nothing's been leaked because obviously that meeting's well and done.
Yes, nothing, I think. But I wonder what Turkey and Greece agreed on. I hope it is something specific and important, because I didn't hear anything about Mitsotakis and Erdogan specific measures to take. Blah, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure.
I think on the matter of maritime borders, Mitsotakis did say something about going to a mediator or something like that.
No. This is a permanent policy of Turkey that Turkey will not go to judgment to restrict to European Court or to Hague for the maritime borders, because this is the permanent position of Greece, that we can go to the ICJ, European Court of Justice, for the maritime routes. But this will never be achieved, because Turkey says, I will not go if I go to that court, that I think Turkey doesn't recognize also, but if we go to that court, we will discuss and some other things, not only the maritime routes and the borders. Greece doesn't agree with this, and so there is a dead end. So that's why I am very curious what they agreed on. The one country says, I will go for this. The other country says, I will go for the other thing. So I'm not sure what they agreed on.
Let's hope it's a positive outcome.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
I agree.
I'm hoping so.
On that
Happy
note,
birthday, John.
you guys leave you.
Thank you, John.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy
Love
birthday.
you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Happy
Cheers,
birthday,
Super
John.
Donkey. Thank you, man.
Galinica, Filip.
I'm gonna be listening.
Galenita.
Fronima. Fronima.
Pandare.
Yeah,
George,
it's all up.
going back to what you said,
Um,
you know, I saw it on X a lot that Greeks are mocking the president of Greece because he blow his nose in the meeting. What is that about? Like, what's wrong with that? The guy might be sick.
I don't know, but I want to tell you something. I believe it. The Turkish friends doesn't know about this. Perhaps also, or Mario, Greeks and Greek Cypriots consider Mitsotakis bad luck. The one that brings bad luck to everybody. If he hugs somebody, I don't know. And if you Google this, you will find it very amusing. In a village in Portugal, I think, in Portugal, 300 people there in a village in Portugal were gathered together and they took a ticket for a lottery. They were all there except one. That ticket won a big prize. The one that didn't pay and share the prize was somebody whose name was Mitsotakis. So if you Google it, you will find it. So generally,
What's wrong with him? Why do they not like him? He seems like a good president, like he's open-minded.
I think in every country, the citizens are always complaining. I can't criticize or judge him. I don't know. My complaint as a Greek Cypriot is that from the time Mitsotakis is in power, since he came in power, I think he put the Cyprus problem off his agenda. And I think in the last years, this problem, which always the Greek governments were saying we have to solve this and move on. Now, after Dendias, the former prime minister of Greece, was in charge, the Cyprus problem was thrown away. I said
Is it
once.
true they call him Mr. Bean?
Yes, Mr. Bean, and the nose and the face, but also we call it bad luck. Grusougias of Greece. Grusougias. He's Grusousis.
Oh, you guys go so hard on him. He's
And
just
he
trying his
knows it
best.
also. Okay, he knows it
That's
also.
funny though, man. That's hilarious. Imagine someone in your village that one guy is regarded as bad luck, and everyone sees him coming. They cross the road.
That's harsh.
All politicians get it. I mean, all politicians get it. I mean, flipping out. I'm sorry, but Keir Starmer's just the funniest ever.
It's true.
It's just he's just been. I don't know how he has any dignity left.
It's the money that keeps him there.
But can you wake up in the middle of the night, look at yourself in the mirror, and say, "I'm a man"? No.
The things that they've
You
said
can't do
about
it.
him, though. The things they've said about that Keir Starmer, man. If half of them's true, he ain't got no dignity.
Okay, what happened to that video I saw of Keir Starmer and another guy in a garden leaving? And what was that What was that all about? Why has that not been spoken about ever?
Yeah, they spoke about it. They said that he was his lover, some Pakistani guy, politician.
It was his lover.
Yeah, they had a secret affair. Apparently, the wife knows about it.
This is a prime minister.
Yeah,
Corruption everywhere, Mario. Corruption everywhere.
why does he need there? Why does he
You
need to
really
go to
believe that?
Epstein's Island? Epstein's Island come to him.
They're all at it. They're all at it.
Yeah.
We need to look after ourselves. Forget about these monkeys.
Durbin.
Keir Starmer's the only prime minister I've seen actually get attacked in the street. Was he coming out of a tube station or something? And then a couple of people tried to move to him.
Didn't you see him?
No.
Before he was a prime minister, he went
Disgraceful.
into a pub and the landlord said, "Get him out of here."
Oh yeah, that was 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Who did he defend again? Who did he defend again? Someone remind me.
Savile.
Who was he a lawyer for?
Jimmy Savile.
Axel, no, do you know that Axel was
Lovely.
behind? He was a lawyer for his dad's.
Oh fuck me.
I think he was behind the. I think his dad was a political refugee or something like that, and he was protecting him.
Anyway, let's get back to Cyprus. What can we do to sort the problem out and show these boys in the big leagues how to do it? Anyone?
The silence is the answer. The silence is the answer.
I have an answer, but it isn't a short one.
Well, let's hear it, Mario.
Make it exciting, Mario. Throw in some conspiracies in there for us.
Oh, if I was, let's say I was a leader of the country, what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Number one, I'm integrating police forces and fire forces and the services that country would need to run. That is the first thing I'm integrating.
The infrastructure.
Infrastructure and services.
Yeah,
yes.
because it's not the same. Police is not the same as army. Police is a bit like everyone
Well,
hates
they're
them.
they're civilian, aren't they? They're not.
Everyone hates them, so they've got something in common. They've got that little that thing to, like, you know.
The camaraderie.
I was bullied at school. No, I was bullied at school. Yeah, I'm going to be offended. Yeah, that kind of thing. So integrate.
What about the mullah here? Would you make that legal?
Huh?
Compulsory. You have to eat mullah here at least once a week.
Standard.
Guys, anyone want to?
Revenue of this country would go through the roof.
Anyone in the comments want to come up? Just hit the request and I'll rotate, boys.
First of all, integrate the infrastructures of the country. I'm just talking as an independent thing.
Well, you won't see Ken up here because of Caucasian.
I don't mind dropping for the old boy. Tell him.
What's happened with Ken and Caucasian? I'm interested.
He hates me. I don't know why. Him and what's his name? Thingy Adachai cornered me on thingy TC Stillions live one day, and they tore me to shreds. And I put up a bit of a fight, but like from then they realised like, oh, let's just stay away from this guy, sort of thing. They were calling me a Greek lover and all sorts of things.
Greek lover.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you're a Greek lover.
No, I try to be fair, innit? But obviously I've got my own individual biases. But I think if you've got biases, if you put your hands up to them and you like own them and you like, you know, declare any conflict of interest that you might have, like everyone's entitled to their biases, I feel.
If Ken's here, come on up, Ken. Press a request.
He won't come from me. Huh? He sees me, he runs.
I'm sure he ain't that.
Wallah, I swear he does. If I join the panel,
he's right. He'll disappear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guys, just to be truthful, I Google it now. The village there was at Spain, not at Portugal, but he had this fame of a person that brings bad luck long before, and it was reaffirmed to this incident. A whole village won the lottery, except one who was not there, and his name was Kostis Mitsotakis, a Greek immigrant.
Wow, that's crazy.
So he brings good fortune to his country and his neighbor countries. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah, we'll see.
John, you asked me something, but I didn't answer. I can't remember. I'm not sure.
You know who I can see here on this panel, not on the panel, on the list. I can see Quote Central, the Turkish Cypriot guy that was here last time.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Has he learned anything?
Yeah, we're getting some homework to do. Remember?
So please, I can drop.
No, George, stay. I will drop.
Okay, go on then, Jan. We'll keep the panel equal as well.
Yes.
Yep. Come on, let's get the Turk off the panel. They're Turkish.
Not just the Turk, mate.
No
He's a
mainlands.
Turk.
No mainlands allowed on the panel, Jan.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's weird because she's not on the panel, but we can still hear her.
Well, they own
Yeah,
the same
she's
house,
not-
though.
They laugh.
You do know they're together, right?
You know she's one of my wives. You know that.
Caucasians, they're married.
Hostes Pandocles, Sophocleopsis, hostes.
No, I did already.
Is Kenan up here?
Caucasian's gone to check if he's DM'd Soft's wife.
delete.
Okay, no, undo.
Delete
message.
both.
Undo message.
Okay.
Oh shit.
He's here. Quote Central's here, but he's not coming up. But it's all right, man. When you're comfortable, come on up.
Yeah.
He's gone. How was the live tonight, guys? Anyway, I missed half of it. Was it good?
It was all right, man. We got into this Greece and Turkey thing for a little while.
Nothing unusual then.
Yeah, I mean, no, the meeting with Mitsotakis and Erdogan.
I'm hoping that is a positive outcome, that meeting. Anyway.
Yeah, but was it me or
I've got some good vibes with it anyway.
was it me or did Turkey actually put on quite a decent show for the Greeks?
They did, yeah.
No, they did, yeah. They didn't.
I mean, that looked pretty good. That looked like a nice welcome.
Yeah. Well,
Listen,
they're
neighbours.
Let's find some information, proper
You know what?
information.
They bark a lot, but they're like.
I think
brother
they
and
respect
sister.
each other. They respect.
Yeah.
I heard Erdogan one day say, Mitsotakis is a friend of mine personally.
That's how he greeted him today.
Yeah, that's what it felt like, Mario, innit? I mean,
That's the one thing I remember reading. I'm trying to find the flipping.
I'm hoping and I'm praying that it's a good outcome, because a good outcome for these two countries is a good outcome for the whole region.
Look, there's
So we
always going to
have to
be
bear
saber
that in mind.
rattling, okay? There'll always be saber rattling. But I remember when Turkey had the earthquake, Greece stepped up and sent these special people that go looking under.
They did.
Yeah,
Greece was the first.
So basically, between Turkey and Greece, there's always been an established law between both countries where if they ever have any natural disasters, they help each other out, regardless of the political situation.
Well, why is that a law, though, eh?
It's not. Sorry, I use it wrong. It's not a law. It's like I can't.
It's an unspecified agreement.
Yeah, that's it. That's the right word. I couldn't
An
think of the
unwritten
word
law.
to use.
Yeah.
Unwritten
Yeah.
law. Yeah. So they always help each other out, regardless of the political situation.
That's how it should be, AA.
100%. I totally agree with it. And to be honest with you, that was the best thing Greece done.
And the people were appreciated. I remember them, they were on TV and they were done like 18 hours straight looking for people. And what the people, like whatever food that they had, they were sharing.
Yeah.
And that was such a nice thing to see.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed that. I watched that as well.
What's the latest with all that? Is the areas that were affected by the earthquakes in Turkey? Is it all sort of?
They're all built now.
Rebuilt now.
90% of them areas have been rebuilt.
I actually saw a video of it. More than 90, mate. All of it's been rebuilt. It's stunning.
Are they
building
it?
Drone footage and pictures of it.
And can you imagine how there was 10 major cities that was devastated? 10.
And I think there was a tragic event with some youngsters from Cyprus. I think.
Yeah, it was the basketball.
That happened in the fire in the hotel.
No. In the earthquake.
Talking about the
earthquake.
volleyball.
That was a
They
part
the
of
basketball team, weren't they?
No, the hotel
Yes,
collapsed.
Volleyball
The volleyball team was 49 Turkish Cypriots died in total, if I remember. It's 49 in total.
And a
And I
cousin
think
of mine who's on the
36 of those
Turkish
were kids.
Cypriot Federation basketball, volleyball. He actually trained a few of those kids as well. So
Can't
he
read it,
was,
One of them
Mario. What does it
girls.
say?
One of them girls. I know her. I'm related to one of them.
Mario, zoom out a bit, bro. I can't read it.
Sahil, was your relative the coach?
he was a representative. He's also a referee in Cyprus for volleyball, but he's on the federation.
Yeah, one of them girls that died. Either she's my cousin or my in-laws' cousin. I forget now, but yeah, someone knew her, innit? One of the Cypriot girls that died.
One of
Did the
the
hotel
girls,
collapsed on their head, innit?
one of the girls have actually got the same name as me.
Okay.
Which was a bit
What,
fucking.
Shahil?
Yeah.
Really?
What? And the thing collapsed on their head. The whole building.
Yeah,
come
the
down
whole
on them.
thing. That hotel was
Yeah.
never supposed to have people in it.
Mad.
Wow.
And the guy that owned the hotel had done some other works, but they didn't have any fire extinguishers, no.
I remember that time, Shahil. A lot of Turks in London were doing a lot of charity work. You know,
Yeah.
clothes, food.
Yeah,
Even I
that's
remember
right.
we donated so much as well to our local Alevi
Oh, bless.
center.
My
They were sending it
sister
straight to Turkey.
could
Oh, the Alevis
actually
out there.
We're in London.
organised a lot of stuff with.
Kurds, yeah.
He wants to
How
listen
mad
to
is
this
it? How,
repeat.
how mad is it? Like when a disaster happens like that between the two countries, they come together straight away. Yeah,
You know what it
after
is though,
they
John?
fight each other again.
No, but do you know what it is, John? They put money aside for it. There's a fund, innit? So if they don't spend the money, it's like they want to spend the money, innit? They want to.
But they genuinely want to help each other out when things like
Yeah,
that
but
do happen.
I
Believe
remember
me.
when there was fires in Greece and 12 water planes from Turkey had gone into action as well.
So why are we barking, Shahil, then? Why are we barking at each other, man?
Because they love a
For
bit
fun.
of saber rattling. Listen, they've got to put a show on for the masses, ain't they?
I can't hold this phone forever.
Like gladiators.
I can't
Go
hold
on,
this phone forever.
show us, Mario.
Mario, go for it, man.
I'm going to read it.
Yeah, go on.
Mitsotakis tells Erdogan of window of opportunity for Cyprus solution. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis on Wednesday told Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan that there now exists a window of opportunity for a solution to the Cyprus problem to be found. We discussed with the President the latest developments on the Cyprus problem on which the Greek position remains clear. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres' initiatives are creating a window of opportunity for the restart of a substantive dialogue from where it left off in 2017, he said at a joint press conference in Ankara.
I mean,
He then added, any process towards a solution on the Cyprus problem must always move within the bounds of the UN Security Council resolutions. While Erdogan did not make a direct reference to Cyprus in his statements, he said that he and Mitsotakis had openly discussed our position on the Aegean and the Eastern Mediterranean. While these issues are complex, they are not insurmountable under international law. All that is needed is good faith. I saw that my friend Kyriakos and I agree on this. The issues must be solved on the basis of the law. I believe that our relations will make progress towards a solution, he said. The meeting of Erdogan and Mitsotakis came a couple of hours in advance of a meeting of Guterres and Turkish leader Tolfan Erdogan in New York. The pair's first since Erdogan was elected to office in October last year.
Mario, do we know if Erdogan came out and said anything about his meeting with Gutierrez?
I was just about to follow up on that bit. It says Greek Foreign Minister Yorgos Gerapetridis, who travelled to Ankara with Mitsotakis on Wednesday, had earlier said that Erdogan's election opens a new chapter of hope and expectation for the island's reunification. Most recently, European Enlargement Commissioner Marta Kos had last week said she welcomes Turkey's engagement in talks regarding the Cyprus problem following a meeting with Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan in Ankara, with Fidan and Guterres having held a telephone call to discuss the Cyprus problem on Wednesday morning. So,
Thank you, man.
It's a lot more to go on, but
That sounds very positive. I don't know.
Yeah, very positive.
Actually, I'm actually reading it and I'm pretty shocked, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
that's unheard
Especially
of.
after that old Israel sign up thing. Like, this is a huge
Yeah,
shock
it's
for
like
me.
water under the bridge, Caucasian.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's coming up. It's come a little bit further down. It says Greece and Turkey's next direct involvement in the Cyprus problem will likely come at an enlarged meeting involving the island's two sides, the UN, and both countries, as well as the island's third guarantor power, the United Kingdom. However, a date for such a meeting has not yet been set, with the tripartite meeting involving President.
That's it. It's fucked with the United Kingdom comes into it, isn't it?
Mario, do not read Shisto's comment, man.
Oh wow,
that is fucked. Funny. Everyone always goes after Mario. I don't know why, man. Mario, you're like the nicest guy.
Who comes after me?
There's been a few. There's been a few.
that was like a 30-second delay. Who's coming after me?
Listen,
You fucking
the haters will hate. Trust me.
Listen, maybe
I really
it's time
don't
that them Greek haters of Turkey see that there is maybe a light at the end of the tunnel, and that Turkey is not the big bad wolf.
Listen, if Greece and Turkey get it right, yeah, and their relations get a lot better, then that just makes it a whole lot better for the whole of that region. You know that?
Of course.
Become a
So everybody has to understand that.
Become a superpower.
And you kick out the little rats that are trying to get in the way of it. You know?
The only thing is,
Did anyone hear what Mitsotakis said?
Escape.
Hi guys,
There's
you're
my
right.
news. There's my news. Man.
here's our news outlet.
Here's the controversy you want.
Yeah, no, it was really positive. Mitsotakis said that fate has determined that we're residents of the same neighbourhood. We cannot change this geography, but we can build an alliance. With a sense of responsibility, we can work for the peace and prosperity of our countries.
Bravo.
Does anyone remember when I said on a number of occasions that
yes,
Turkey
I know.
and Greece are likely to form an alliance?
Yeah, I remember that.
Watch this space.
Do you know what, Escape? It makes me feel a whole lot better. You know that, a whole lot better when I hear news like this.
The only
It's
thing
like
that's
mummy
going
and
to try
daddy
and
stop
scupper,
arguing.
the only thing that was tried to scupper this, interestingly, will be the Israelis for a little while, and you'll see it on social media.
Fuck them.
Go on, what's your prediction, Escape? Why has the Yahuds got anything to do with this?
Well, look, I mean, actually, Khan, we've been on a couple of Kurdish lives recently, haven't we? We were on one today.
Yeah. We tag teamed on them.
Yeah, what's interesting is how the propaganda machine out of Israel works. Okay, they're trying to position themselves so that they can influence decisions in the region. But if an EU member like Greece, a long-standing EU member who's got very good diplomatic reach, and the region's superpower, if you like, the region's regional power in terms of military, economic, GDP, population, can come together, then it will be those two that will be calling the shots. And no one wants to see that. No one has ever wanted to see that either, because these two people, whether we like it or not, it's like the Kurds. The Greeks and the Turks and the Kurds, these are people of that region. Some have been there for millennia, some have been there for 2,000 years, some have been there for 800 years, but these are people that have been there for a long time. No one wants to see unity there. They just want to make money off the back of them. It could be changing.
To be honest, I think it's changing that America's sort of taken over from England a little bit. And England's always been on this dividing mentality, whereas America seems to be all right to let countries stay as they are. Like, you know, like they're going to give Iran a chance to come to the table now. They let Syria stay as one country. When it's left to England, England wants to tear everyone up into little pieces. And I think that America's going to have a positive. I think America will have a positive effect.
I think something to happen in Iran is inevitable.
They got to make a deal, Mario. They've got to come to the table with something. Like they can't just be sitting there like butter wouldn't melt. Like the Iranians have got to cut a deal, bro. Because they will take them out. They will take them out.
The Iranians are like, fuck it, we're going after your aircraft carrier.
Well, they weren't the Turks in it. Iranians are one step crazier than the Turks.
They're going to surround it with speedboats and attack a US aircraft carrier. I'm serious.
They don't know about people don't know about Iranians, you know. Iranians are psychopaths, bro, trust me. And you know what makes it worse? They got like literally the highest IQ. And they're just nutters. You can't deal with them, bro. You got to make a deal with them. You got to make a deal.
The Iranians are insane.
But what is also interesting is that whilst Greece was cozy up to Israel, Turkey began to flex its influence with Egypt and Saudi Arabia, and they used their friends in Pakistan to speed up the process. That was a concern for Israel, and it was a concern for Europe, because again, you have an alliance of Egypt, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia. They suddenly control the the Middle East, and they can even stretch into Europe with Turkey's regional power. So it's going to be Greece's task set down by the EU to cozy up to Turkey and bring them into their sphere of influence and try and work with the Turks, because without the Turks working with the EU, it's going to be trouble. So that's what's panning out right now.
But why did Saudi jump on board with the whole Muslim NATO? Do you know?
Well, Saudi seems to have fallen out with the UAE. The UAE has shown its true colours. It's very much pro-Israel, and it's gone up against Turkey a number of times over the years in Syria, in Libya. In Somalia, and Saudi Arabia's policies have suddenly aligned with Turkey's, and why? We don't always know. But Egypt has been a country that has been. I tell you what, Egypt is. Egypt was like Turkey 35 years ago. Fairly strong military, but completely controlled by America,
and very unstable.
Unstable. They haven't got their own industry. They haven't got their own military complex. They're very much at the mercy of the Americans, and they basically do what the Israelis and the Americans tell them to do. But they've realised that the Gaza situation is untenable. They can't back it anymore, and they're now looking to step out of that shadow. And they're now cozying up to Turkey because Turkey's a role model. Like them or lump them, hate them forever or dislike them. That guy sitting on that chair, Erdogan, is a master politician. Bro. He's a master politician. And he's turned Turkey from, like I said, an Egypt that was a puppet in the last 20 years into a powerhouse.
Do you know why it's a miracle? In 20 years, he ain't put a single foot wrong.
Yeah, he's made some mistakes,
right.
He has made.
He's kept it on track. He's kept it on track, mate.
Yeah,
He's delivered. And if he never, they wouldn't have the confidence in him. Trump wouldn't have no confidence in him if he didn't deliver like that.
No, he's a master politician, honestly.
I remember the early years, he hardly could speak properly. Like his voice would tangle and he would clear his throat. But now, look at him, he's very different. Very, very different. His attitude, his mannerisms.
I'm gonna have to close, guys. Anyone do an after party?
John, who's gonna do one?
John?
Not me. Your turn, Alex.
No, I'm good, man. Mario, you go.
You don't have to, right? You don't have to do it. But if anyone is, let me know.
Actually,
I'll get people to follow you.
Come on, Mario. Open one up.
It's midnight for me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Go on, I'll open it. Come join me, hurry up, come on.
Everyone here, whoever's here, follow Alex, top right.
All right.
The convo, boys and
If
girls.
I open a live, I've got to stay on it to the bloody end. It's going to be like 4 in the morning.
No, I'm keeping this one short, mate. I'm an hour tops.
It's a Wednesday.
No chance.
No, I promise you it's an hour, mate. I'm drained today.
Go on.
Good night, boys.
Good night, boys.
Well, Sophie coming over, yeah?
Yeah. I'll come over.
Bye, George.
Sophie, you coming as well?
I might come for a minute or two.
Ja, det är
Bye, bye.